Okay, we've got the sage, and we've got our miracle candles. We've got 3. And we've got weeds from the grass. So I want to read a little bit out of here. For those not adapting to the new frequencies, uplifting our entire planet, they will unfortunately leave our ascending world due to lack of knowledge. There are those that have chosen to vibrate by the old pattern that is disintegrating. With the collapsing of the old electromagnetic field and the paradigm structure. This explains the harvest of souls, the separation of the weeds from the grass. Okay, also wheat from the tares and wheat from the chaff. Those are also things that people say. They call it the rapture. Yeah, okay, I dropped something here. Okay, so our overall energy is kind of like the rapture kind of energy where some people get it and some don't. So you've been told, like yesterday and in other videos, that you're in a toxic situation. Okay, so that's why you want to separate yourself, the wheat from the tares, the weeds from the grass. It's a separation time right now. So you may be feeling alone. We have the 3 of Swords energy coming out of the bottom of the deck. You may be really feeling this loneliness because it's like nobody gets me. All my family thinks I'm crazy. I just listened to a Chosen 144, and he was talking about reptilian people. And he said, if you don't understand, well, then just scroll on, because, you know, that paragraph I read said lack of knowledge. Okay, so some people are going to go one way and the other people are going to go another way. And this is that time. This is definitely that time. Okay. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm getting from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is that someone's not taking the action that they need to. I'm going to go ahead and see what this says here. They're telling me to read it in reverse. It says, my eyes are changing again. Focusing, focusing, and I just said my eyes are not focusing. Focusing solely on wealth, being too much into your work, being selfish, being cold, being lazy, taking harmful shortcuts, stagnation, feeling stuck, and being overly conventional. So when I said somebody's not taking action, I was right, but it's because you're putting all your focus on the wrong things, and you could be one of them weeds being separated from the grass if you don't get it together. And that is also why you're feeling the 3 of Swords. So this is more like a warning energy. It's an energy of saying that you need to 7 of Pentacles, Miss Mystic cards. We're using them in the Rider-Waite today. It says the 7 of Pentacles energy is a pause, and to get back into that state of gratitude. Reflect on your journey. Wait to reap your harvest. Now, there's harvesting again. So you see how this is a theme? It's all about the harvest. I also have black and white on, right? What's black and white? It's black or it's white, right? You're either in or you're out. You're either hot or you're cold. It says keep going and you're waiting to reap your harvest. But while you're waiting to reap your harvest, you're focusing too much on work and your broken heart. You think by working, your broken heart gets healed. So pause for a minute and listen to what I'm saying. Let's follow the rest of the cards, okay? We've got the Fool card next. Now I'm drawn to the word, the Fool. This is actually somebody that takes a leap of faith, and they call him the Fool, okay? But I'm drawn to those words because they're saying, don't be a fool, okay? I'm hearing the song Cinderella, Nobody's Fool. I have that on my past playlist, or you can just Google the song. But Cinderella, Nobody's Fool. I also yesterday was hearing Dasha, which is a new artist for me, and she's on my past playlist. And Boots Ain't Moving. What's the matter? Your boots ain't moving? Did your truck break down? And I changed it to your wings aren't flapping. Did your spaceship break down? So there's two songs to check out. And I'm drawn, like I said, to the Fool, and I'm drawn to all the yellow. So somebody's not moving. We already discussed the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and he's acting like a fool in a way, okay? Now, the Fool card actually means that you're supposed to take that leap of faith, and it's also like a new beginning, but you're not doing that, okay? So back to, we have the Seven of Pentacles. No, Seven of Cups, but I said Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles was the pause, okay? And it was to listen, to stay in gratitude, reflect on your journey, wait to reap your harvest, but keep going. And I called this a Seven of Pentacles, but it's a Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups says, look at all your options. You have so many options and you don't even realize it. You really do. But you're just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. And you're in that mode of broken heart. And you're putting all your time and energy into work, whatever you're working on, which is good. I told you to work on your projects, right? But you're going overboard and you're way too much working on your projects or your matrix job that you still haven't left, that you were supposed to leave. So, you know, you have lots of options, but you're not really doing any of them. Or you're just getting stuck. I'm drawn into this one here where you're just getting stuck in that one. You see these other ones, but this one just feels comfortable because you're doing it every day. What feels comfortable, let's just do it, okay? Let's not take that leap of faith, because we'll look like a fool if we quit our job or if we move or if we leave a toxic situation. Oh, we don't want to look like a fool, do we? Okay, well, that's enough of me yelling at you, right? Okay, so let's go on to the Four of Wands energy. The Four of Wands energy, I'll go ahead and read it since it's backwards on the film. We've got celebration, prosperity. What I'm getting here is to cash in. Let's say you have a 401k or you have some kind of money that's coming to you from your job. Cash in. Somehow get all your ducks in a row, and you're at a very important event and a milestone. Weren't we just talking about the rapture? Getting rid of the weeds from the grass, right? So if we're at a milestone, we're at a really important event, it says gathering of souls on here, and it really does. It says gathering of souls, and I was just talking about that. And then it says marriage in the corner. And what we mean by marriage is getting that union that you always wanted. Okay, you might have had it in your younger days, a glimpse of it. So you kind of know what love is, but I think most of us don't know what love is because we've been dumbed down in the matrix, for one, and we have to rely on our past lives to really remember what love is. That's why I call in my ancient ones my guides, because that's real love. This love that we had here, getting drunk, getting beat up, arguing, working every day, taking care of the family, that isn't real love. Okay, you thought it was, but it wasn't. Real love is like, here's an example. Real love is Thor and Mighty Thor, or Spider-Man and his girlfriend. I don't remember her name. Stuff like that. That's real love, okay? Now we're going to go into what's the solution. The solution's going to be in the Page of Cups energy, okay? Now the Page of Cups, I'm drawn to all the yellow in all the cards. Lots of yellows. The Page of Cups, the world is my flourishing oyster, and I am excited to see what happens next. That's what he's saying. The world is my oyster. That's that 7 of Cups energy, where I said you have lots of options. The world is your oyster. As long as you don't just keep focusing on this, you keep focusing on just this one. Oh, I'm going to go to work today, I'm going to make that money, and I'm going to, just stay in that. Instead of watching a Marvel movie a day, to keep matrix thinking away. Okay, then we have the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. And the reason I call them together is because this is hard work pays off. And what did I just say earlier about cashing in? When I was a landlord and we had sobriety houses in 4 different states, and then my mission partner left for 5D and higher, I, 1313 on the clock, I got to cash in our business, our properties, our vehicles, and I got to say, boy, my hard work pays off. Now, it was still hard work cashing everything in, but it was a different kind of work. And then now I can be semi-retired basically because I cashed in on my hard work, and I can put that towards something else, okay? Something that makes me happy. Okay, what's this kind of energy? We've got the 5 of Wands energy. Use your challenges to excel and level up. Just what I said. I cashed in on the old job, put the money into a new thing, right? But in the middle, it's still work. So you're at that part where it's still work, but it's a different kind of work. So you want to level up, and there is going to be some kind of competition and conflicts because they don't want you to leave. You're probably a good employee. Maybe you're even the boss, right? So who wants you to leave? They don't want you to leave. No. Okay. But this is telling me, again, we have to separate the wheat from the chaff. If you're going to be on your highest timeline, it really is time for the twins to come together. It's really time for the separation to happen. They're truly separated, whatever song that was. I remember that one. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune energy, which is everything I just said. Transformation. Okay, it says transformation, changes, fate, and destiny. See, that's what's going on right now, is your destiny's happening. So you had a lot of lucky breaks, or you're going to get a lot of lucky breaks, and your karma cycles have been cleansed, or you're done, or you are just finishing them up. You're at that turning point. And that's just what I said. I just said we're at that separation, that turning point. Are you going to be a weed, or are you going to be the grass? You are healed, Four of Swords, or you're almost done being healed, right? I'm drawn to the sword down here. That's the fourth sword. It's like yellow. It's all healed now. Okay. These are in a box now. They're no longer affecting you. If you can see back there in that mirror in the background, that's exactly where my swords are. And there's the box here. Exact picture. All right. And then this picture here is my church, and that's where I live here. This is my church, all my pretty lights, all my pretty candles. Blow it out for the collective, our 3 miracle candles. Yep, that's a great picture. And then there I am laying in the yellow, all healed, and my business was yellow and black, and the picture is yellow and black. So this picture fits me perfectly. Four of Swords. Swords on that side, lights and church on that side, me in the middle, all healed, ready to go. Then we have incoming communication with the 8 of Wands. So if I'm ready to go, then it should be happening. Incoming communication should be happening. It says quickly. It says keep a high vibe because it's emotional. So that should be happening for us all. 1717 on the clock. And what are we going for is the Page of Swords. It's the truth. The truth is finally set. Again, look at all the yellow, standing on yellow, yellow shirt. I love yellow. Yellow is probably my favorite color. It used to be maroon. I love yellow now. It's so bright and cheery. I'm drawn to all the clouds in the background. That's what's going on here with us. We have lots of ships that are being covered by clouds. We're bringing out the truth. We're taking out our sword of truth and saying, listen to what I'm saying. If you don't believe what I'm saying, okay, scroll on, go to listen to somebody else. But the energy here is telling you to tell your truth. But not only tell your truth, the page is action. Live your truth. Live it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do just a couple more. We've got the 6 of Pentacles energy, which is all about equal give and take. And that's what you want. You want the equal give and take of sharing your wealth. You want to share your skills. You want to share your advice. You want to share your knowledge and your time. Instead of sharing it at work, which is a matrix job, you want to share it with your partner. Okay? You are valuable. You want equal give and take. You want no strings attached. You want balance. Instead of you having to take care of somebody, they actually can asset you. It's kind of like at work where you have a good team and everybody benefits everybody, but there's like no strings attached, but just everybody is like a well-oiled machine. That's what you want in a relationship. That's your 6 of Pentacles. So in order to do that, you're going to have to get into your Knight of Wands energy, and that's action. So we're right back to your Emperor energy and your Knight of Wands energy, okay? Because remember we talked about destiny? There's the Star card. And then we're back to the Page of Cups, so it looped around. So now that it looped back around, and then the Ace of Swords, which is St. Michael's sordid truth with finding your Empress. And she's the Queen of Wands, where we just mentioned you have to be in the Knight of Wands energy to get your Empress, to get your Queen of Wands. And badass success comes from it. The Six of Wands. Badass success comes from it. So instead of reading all of them, that was a mini reading just in itself. So, okay, you guys, thank you for listening. I am Miss Mystic.